Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Amen. How y'all doing today? Hopefully y'all doing very, very good. I don't even know how to say this man's name. He's just always in drama, man. Is it Clavicular? Clavicular? I don't know. The dummy ruined his career, his life for content. That's all I'm gonna say. The dummy. Because every time it's just he been another dummy out here, man.
I don't even think I know who it is.
Yes, you do.
I do. Okay.
Yes.
I know. I be knowing faces.
You gonna
I don't
see?
be
You gonna
knowing
be like,
people's
oh,
names.
dude.
Yeah.
Say, yeah, dude.
Okay.
The dude from across the street. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want to first support, you got to do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video.
Lock it in with a thumbs up.
What you looking at that?
No, I was looking for my... Nothing.
All right, let's go. Let's check this out. Let's see what's about. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Bro, and I got thousands of niggas gotta come down.
I've seen this.
You talking about black people, talking about my kids. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Call me a nigga hoe. On my mama. Alright, brother. Call me a hoe. Say what you have to say. About my kids,
wow.
Go ahead, man. When you say black people, bitch ass nigga.
Hey, and I'll say this. Y'all bodyguard better start wising the fuck up, bruh. Because the way society moving right now, somebody might pop you to get to him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, we got a hood. Yeah, there's some hood niggas. Want me to tell you the first thing, how do you identify a hood nigga? How, see?
Oh, no, you tell me.
First of all, he's smoking a little...
What's that, a black?
Look like it. He down to the last bit. He's still trying to get it. Hood nigga, one. And he's selling candy as a grown ass man. Hood nigga. Tell him, bro. This don't give a fuck. Will whoop your ass to get to his ass and whoop his ass. Y'all, the best thing for a bodyguard to do is tell his client, hey, let's move on. Okay, bro, we got it. We leaving.
Mm-hmm.
Your person you protecting, he's sitting up there smiling, smirking.
What you say?
That's provoking.
I know that smirk would have pissed me off even more.
That's provoking, right?
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna do nothing but make me want to whoop your ass even more.
Yeah.
You scared now? We're gonna get internet.
Oh, wow.
It's
not looking good.
Everything was done properly.
Not looking good at all.
Guy's fucking.
Oh, wow. They know who he is. Saying the N-word without any sort of care, being anti-Semitic and hanging around with the other anti-Semites, hammering his face.
My mom used to take these away when I was growing up because I was always bone smashing.
Excessive drug usage.
I'm not ripping back tonight, bro. My heart is beating way too fast. It's like more than normal, so yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not doing any coke. I'll just take some meth.
And just blatant ignorance. These are all the things that Clavicular represents, and right now...
Clavicular. What? Clavicular.
Oh, yeah.
That's his name?
Some meth.
And just blatant ignorance. These are all the things that Clavicular represents, and right now he's paying for his actions on social media. If you're new to this channel and you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It goes a long, long way. Every subscriber gained is me combating being mogged to death. Trust me, I need it bad. Now, back into the video.
Like, nigga, I got expelled from college, like, not too long ago. I thought it was fucked. It was brutal. But, like, the social media has, like, made it possible for me to actually be myself and, you know, shoot up roids, fucking be crazy, looks max.
A couple months ago on this channel, I at least attempted to, before the video got shaken up by YouTube's algorithm, talk about this trend that's been going on social media for years now. This trend where these new influencers, these new content creators come on, say the most outrageous things, do the most outrageous stunts.
I give a fuck about Palestine or Israel. Is Palestine gonna help me mog or what? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think so. I don't care about anything that doesn't directly correlate with me mogging.
And this was reason why some people miss like the old social media, because old social media people, I don't think people like him would like flourish. Because at least back in the day, old social media, you have to be somewhere like It's just.
Somewhat.
I'm trying to
find a word. Find them and tell us later.
And it's like another level of rage baiting. It's ignorant
just ain't
baiting.
him.
It's these stupid people who just go over the top in order to get some sort of attention. And I wanted to talk about how it ultimately backfires. But seeing Clavicular around all these other content creators and streamers in the past month or so, he's like that creature from that Alien movie where they get the worst enemy, mix it with the second worst enemy, they do some sort of creation in a lab, and this monstrosity spews out. The problem with content creators like this is that they're not actually creating anything. No real opinions, no creativity, nothing substantive as to what they're actually doing. Their virality and fame is based off of doing the most insane things in the world. And this isn't just insane by our standards. These are insane by even the most insane people's standards. One of the creators of these trends, Myron, even had to let his disciple Clavicular know, like, this is stupid what you're doing. And he doesn't agree with the concept.
I'm doing a double jaw surgery, which is a massively invasive, osteotomy. Do you think that that's over the top? Do you think that that's too far?
For me, it would be too far, right? I wouldn't do it.
In the last video that I talked about this, I highlighted the fact that you don't become content to be created because people are fond of you. Honestly, you become the moment, the spotlight, the highlight of the month, week, year, whatever the case may be. And that highlight illuminates a train wreck. The reason why people are having Clavicular on their platforms is because he's crashing in real time. Why? Because half of the things he does is illegal. Just recently, Clavicular got...
he is the dude who ran over dude. Remember? Hold on. Dude. He hit the dude, remember? And everybody was like, it's not his fault.
Yeah. I remember.
Real time. Why? Because half of the things he does is illegal. Just recently, Clavicular got arrested and been charged with 2 counts of felony offenses: forgery involving possession of a forged instrument and dangerous drug possession use, along with 1 misdemeanor count for a minor using a false ID to enter.
Is he being detained at the moment?
Oh, how old is he? A minor? Oh, how old is the little dude?
Placed under arrest.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Now, oftentimes we do think that these things are staged and fake, but no, Clavicular has to make sure that these charges are real. And he has to make sure that everything he does is captured. Now, from what we can see, this is a serious case. When his friend live streamed at the police station, it appears that Clavicular is not allowed to leave the state of Arizona until this whole case is situated.
He can't return to the scene of the offense. He can't possess any weapons, any drugs without a valid prescription. He also cannot leave the state of Arizona. That's the big one. If he leaves the state of Arizona, he is going to catch more charges, going to be revoked on release, okay?
But for whatever reason with these train wreck ass creators, they cannot shut the cameras off. Clavicular even tells his friends to continuously go live. Not just because he's galvanizing the support of, like, a bunch of other loser friends, but because he wants you, the audience, to see the train wreck in real time. Now, since then, he has been released from jail on a $25,000 bond, awaiting any sort of further thing to happen to him. And you would think that Clavicular would learn some sort of lesson from this. He does have people surrounding him with the best support that he can from a legal aspect, but they're also trying to reach him on a humanistic level. Aiden Ross apparently reached out to Clavicular saying that, we're gonna get you the best lawyers and stuff like that to take care of this legal situation. But also, we don't want you to die because what you're doing is a path of self-destruction.
They're trying to make an example out of him. That's why they're saying he has to go to court in 2-3 weeks. So let me explain to you guys what the fuck I did. I called Clav. We're getting the best lawyers. Everybody, she's good. But Clav, I'm gonna make sure that, I want you to get the help you deserve. Bro, nobody deserves to die at a young age. I just care. I want him to just, be in a good spot.
I think it's a bad look when the other self-destructive content creators are telling you that you are being so self-destructive that they can't even attach themselves to you. Like, they're actively seeking out help for you and they're not even helping themselves. I think that's a crazy concept. So I think that everybody knows at this point that being around Clavicular means that there is going to be fire that follows. And not fire in a good way, fire in a bad way. His name is now ringing bells in people's ears because I think that a lot of people saw what happened in the early portion of the 2020s with these over-the-top, exaggerated, self-destructive content creators. And whether you agree with me or not, but just listen as I name some of these names: Andrew Tate, Jack Doherty, Neon, Kevin Samuels, Myron, Walter, Sneeko, Aiden Ross, Rollo Tomasi, Ed Matthews. A lot of these people make up like that red pill manosphere side of the internet. Some of them, like Nick Fuentes, who I didn't mention, are anti-Semitic and have a bunch of racial stuff going going on. But for what it's worth, all of them have negative connotations towards their name, even if you may not feel that way. I know the Kevin Samuels defenders are going to be in my comment section. What that means is that organizations, structures, groups, whatever, jobs, businesses are hyper vigilant of anybody and everybody that is featured on these people's streams. And that would exist 10 times for the people going forward that end up on people like Clavicular streams. So it's no surprise to me that a group of Arizona State University students got packed up from their sorority based off of being on a stream.
They got dropped.
Wait.
Every girl that was in the video, they got dropped. Like their sorority, like president dropped them.
But the coke?
And they have drinks in there. They can't have drinks in any picture. They have to be like perfect.
How many people in the
Roughly probably like 15.
15? Wait, so they're kicked out of the frat?
Yeah, they're girls.
Saying the N-word on stream. Yeah, dude, the bitch who said that is... How did Clav single-handedly ruin ASU Greek life? How did I ruin it? It was your fault. You guys did retarded shit. You guys were holding cocaine up to a fucking live stream camera.
Now, these consumers of this content have their own responsibilities as far as what they do with their actions after the fact. Like if you listen to some red pill dating advice and then took it verbatim, like those memes where the guy is like, I'm a high value man, and you took that into real life and it did not work for you, then, you know, sucks to suck on you. Like that's totally your fault. I have no sympathy for those young women saying the N-word on live stream, flashing bags of cocaine at the camera, and then ultimately getting banned from their sorority. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Oh no, I don't care either. I don't care about none of that
Fuck
stuff.
'em. That's all I say. And you want me to tell you how you can always spot out a coward, right? Out of all these people. It's one thing, you know what I'm saying, to walk with security. You know what I'm saying? Because you at a certain level and you know people will run up on you for any obvious reason. You know what I'm saying? But it's one thing to walk with security when you actually don't need it. Yeah. But it's there because you know the outlandish things you do say and do on the internet. Also, if I'm a security, I'm going to do background check before I just sign a contract to protect someone. Because also I need to know what am I doing to put my life at risk. All right, are you an artist? Oh, you a rapper, singer, whatever? Okay, I get you. You know what I'm saying? That's your field. Yeah, you need a security guard because people know you of a high profile. Oh, you an actor? You know what I'm saying? You a political? That makes sense. Are you a content creator? Well, why do you need security? Right. All because I walk around live stream all day. Okay. But why would you need security?
Why?
Oh, because you know what I'm saying? Some things I say, oh, what type of things do you say? Oh, I'd like to say, okay, yeah, that's not for me, bro. Protect yourself. And then people love to say, especially for y'all slow, idiot people that we all know lack a lot of brain cells. But there's a thing called freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Man. That just tells me everything I need to know about you. Yeah, there is a thing called freedom of speech. Yeah, that's true. If freedom of speech was really a real thing, why do half of the videos that people go out here and say certain things, do certain things, and is always scrutinized a lot? Why does YouTube limit people videos based off of subject matter? If freedom of speech was such a thing, like a real, if not, like half of y'all need to go really study upon what is exactly freedom of speech. And that just shows me your lack of your education, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got a thing called freedom of speech, you know, but also you got privately held platforms. They can say what you can and can't say on any of these platforms. That's their freedom as well.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna put myself in jeopardy for somebody else's comments and words that, you know what I'm saying, especially something I don't align with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why would I go try to protect a gang member, right? When you constantly berate another gang and then you say, hey, I need security because I'm constantly dissing these people, dead people, and I'm constantly disrespecting the game, but we're going to go shoot a music video in their neighborhood. No, I'm not finna go risk my life. That's me risking my life. You know they gonna come shoot it up. So you want me to sit here and be your protection so you can survive and I just put my life on the line.
And go get another one.
And any circumstances, situation that matter, we all call those people stupid, right? But we won't call these people stupid in this situation. You know?
live stream flashing bags of cocaine at the camera, and then ultimately getting banned from their sorority. I'm surprised they haven't been kicked out of fucking school. But that does not mean that the creator themselves doesn't have some sort of blame in the situation. These people consuming your content are chasing the same 15 minutes of fame that you are, and you're out here promoting degeneracy.
My top drugs are meth, ketamine, Adderall, steroids.
I do not want him. Dang. YouTube, they say we're not promoting.
Peptides. I do it all.
You're like, you do streams or something?
I do TikTok and like.
No. I seen your clips before. You were with Kai Sinai, right?
No. You know I'm not with Kai, but it's nice to meet you, man.
Oh, nice to meet you too, bro. Yeah, my bad. I'm tripping balls on ketamine right now. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
And so while I would like to put 100% of the blame on the people who are actually doing the actions, I can't help but to remind influencers that the word influencer means that you are influential and you are influencing people to do certain things. You gotta have a little bit more responsibility with your voice and your power. Otherwise, you'll have fans running up to you saying things like, I don't know, I got inspired to do coke because of you.
Thank you, bro.
Awesome. I love you so much.
Take care.
I get up going to coke because of you, bro. You're so cool.
Bro.
I have a bag on me, bro. Let's rip it. Let's rip it, bro.
Weirdo.
That's the funny thing. I don't even do cocaine.
Notice how hard he
was
cringes
just
Max
about
right there? That's the thing about
I was just about to say that, and I'm about to say, and a lot of times y'all be saying like certain things or putting this stuff out, like, and you do have like younger people or people that are just like can't think for themselves, and they will be inspired to do the things that you say that you do because they think, oh, he's cool. He seems like he's cool. Let me do what he do so I could be cool too, whatever. And a lot of times these people are not doing that. Just like when rappers rap about certain things, they don't be really living this stuff. They rap about drugs and alcohol and popping this and lean and all. They don't be doing that stuff a lot of times. A lot of them don't. And I just be like,
you know, like, because that's one thing Future used to get criticized about all the time is how he doesn't do it, but he constantly rap about it. Because Moneybagg, in one of his lyrics, he rapped, which is 100% true, and more leaning to the second part. He said a lot of things I rap about, either seen it or done it. I mean, the first part. Most of the time, people are rapping about things that they have seen.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you have someone who, we know those rappers who actually rap about things that they have participated in themselves. Most of the rappers we glamorize and we popularize and stuff, they're not doing it. Most of y'all favorite rappers are not who y'all try to think they portray themselves to be.
My bad, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was about to say, maybe they got like big cousins, big brothers that they look up to, or they was doing this stuff, and they just telling a story through the way, like, how they seen it, and how
and
they.
Just because
it don't mean.
And just because your homie or somebody you cool with, go kill somebody for you because you don't like them. That doesn't equate to a crime that you done yourself.
No, not at all.
And that's the thing. Folks out here be glamorizing like, yeah, I had him whacked off. Not really. You didn't. Because if you did have him whacked off, you won't.
Yeah.
It's just stupid, idiotic, bro. Like, can we go back and be talking about, like, getting some money, you know what I'm saying? Like, actually getting money, actually motivating the people, like, because we were talking about that earlier.
But this stuff right here, this behavior, like this whole, like, persona, whatever, that shit is just so lame to me.
Yeah. And what have you achieved to feel like you just... Like, you're under the age of 21. I really don't know how old this dude, but he is under the age of 21.
Yeah.
You still have so much life to honestly get to understand and get to know. Mm-hmm. Because what you think you know now, you have absolutely no idea what else is out there. Even Aiden Ross still has a lot to learn in life. He's not nowhere near the potential he could actually do by the time he turned 30 because he sits there and think he knows it all. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the problem. There's so much other things to explore, to learn, to try at, to fail at. Because most of the time you learn from failing. You limit yourself, your learning capabilities by feeling like you constantly succeeding at everything. Yeah. You have to fail and learn, okay, that was the wrong thing to do. Now, if I truly have a passion for it, let me try it again and let me learn. Like right now, you fell in that life. Figure out how, learn from this failure. Take a step back and look at it and say, okay, I'm failing. Let me take a redirection. Let me clear my, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And make a better way for myself. We all are not high and mighty. everybody needs to humble themselves.
Clavicular. I know he's chasing the fame and doesn't really represent these things or actually mean these things. I would be honestly surprised if he was even on drugs. Every time a fan has come up to him and expressed some sort of similar sentiments that he has expressed on stream, he honestly looks taken aback. It was an incident where he was taking pictures with some fans inside of some sort of gift shop. And when the rabbit had the gun on him, he seemed to be perturbed.
You think we can take a stream photo?
Yeah, let's do it, man.
I bet. All right, on the count of 3. Nigga, hell. 3, 2, 1. Nigga, hell.
Oh my God.
Love you, bro.
Bro, that's so cringe, bro. That was like the most gay thing ever.
Cringe max to death. Crazy. Now, the unspoken part about these self-destructive streamers is that there is some sort of pushback from communities that don't fuck with what they have to say. And these people can range vastly. Clavicular got the worst of it when he was out on the strip and ultimately got pressed for saying the N-word.
My daughter black and my son black. He talking about black people, talking about my kid. Fuck that bitch ass nigga. Call me a nigga hoe. You scared now, but gonna get internet. Oh, yeah.
Keep selling candy, bro. Keep selling candy.
And I found it interesting how he played this.
But you also whispering while saying it, which also show you a coward as well. Because I've been in spaces, you know what I'm saying, with a lot of people. I've been in a circumstance with a lot of people.
But it's also just so funny to me because you wouldn't have said it if you didn't have your security and your black security at that.
Yes.
This was like so like wow to me. And me personally, it ain't an amount of dollar that you could pay me that I'm gonna sit here and be protecting you, knowing that you spew that type of hate towards me and my people.
Yeah.
Regardless of who your people is, and when I say people, I'm saying like your family. If you got kids, your kids, like
there's
like
always
these people, it's
somebody
always somebody
who needs a security.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just crazy to me, but whatever.
And that just shows me who you are as a man, your own self. Where you like, hey, fuck that. It's about the dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Like sometimes, I get it in certain situations, certain things.
Yeah.
You got to do what you
gotta
need.
do what you gotta do.
But sometimes dignity matters more. You know what I'm saying? You as a man, if you move by any dollar that's thrown your way, that tells me how much of a man you are.
Situation, which kind of lets me know that he's not about this life. Every time that I see Clavicular get into some sort of real mess, some sort of situation, he kind of tucks tails and hides behind security, or hides behind the fact that he actually doesn't like this stuff. And it's not just onlookers. His own family has criticisms about how he handles these different situations or the life that he's looking to live.
My dad said full-blown drug addict, sad. My dad said that. Oh, Dad, I'm making money. What the fuck do you want me to do? Extreme will give shit to the homeless or something.
Because life ain't all about money. And you can't just throw money to a homeless person and think people all say, oh, he's a good person because you give money to the homeless. Money ain't gonna do nothing but get you somebody to look
at what my mom sent me. She said, you look better here. She said I descended. You look good back then.
Yeah,
you can pull it together.
You look good with Lauren too, bro. Come on, what we doing?
My mom said, you're doing well with the looks max stuff, but you're losing credibility as your looks fade away. Refocus on that and maybe you'll get more respect and followers. Maybe you need rehab. Get help.
I think there's so much to take away from those two clips. Clearly, it looks like he's affected by these things. And in any other situation, we wouldn't give a known drug addict on camera any sort of sympathy or even airtime for that matter. And this may be the only time that I ever do this, but Clavicular looks lost. He looks like he doesn't want to be there, but he doesn't know how to get out. And it doesn't make it any better because the people surrounding him don't give a fuck about him either, and that's clear. No. The woman sitting next to him as his dad texted him said, don't say that. What do you mean don't say that? That's a real thing. That's a real emotion that's happening in real time. Why do I have to hide that? And then his buddy in the car is discouraging his mother's advice to him, saying that he looks like he's changed. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Clavicular literally looks like he's been changing. He's taking this looks maxing thing to a whole different level and is even dabbling with more drugs and now cosmetic surgeries to get it done. People are claiming that he's literally withering away.
It's really funny how Clavicular is shocked that his fan base is full of a bunch of losers and cringy people, because I just saw an interaction between him and some of his fans, and his fans came up to him saying like all this racist stuff to the camera or whatever. And Clav was getting annoyed. He was like, bro, you're so cringy, like stop saying that. And it's like, dude, who do you think your fans are? This is what you built. And it's also funny because I know for a fact Clavicular would describe those two guys using every name under the sun to say how ugly they are.
So the streets say that Clavicular has been withering away. Apparently, like, he's responded to the withering allegations and he's like, nah, it's not happening. But basically what other people are saying is he's taken so many substances, like, so consistently that it's, you know, it's doing it to him.
I knew Clavicular was done when he was in the gym with somebody just yapping. This is when I knew he was a kid. He talking about, I've taken 20 milligrams of ratatouille. Now they talking about he falling apart. Yeah, bro, he putting all kinds of chemicals in his butt.
And they're like, oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little surprised. What's interesting about that concept to me is like, as a looks maxer, wouldn't longevity be part of the things you look for? Like, wouldn't it like, oh, if I do this substance now, like it would make me look a certain way now, but later it might blah, blah, blah.
The reality is that Clavicular is in for a rude awakening. His reputation is catching up to him. He's beginning to realize that his actions do have real world consequences. And the only thing that he can fill these different voids in his life with are more drugs and more insane content. In the last clip, the guy was trying to figure out how this happened so fast, but I think oftentimes because stuff is sensationalized on the internet and we're desensitized to different concepts, all the people that were doing the outrageous content and self-destructive content for the past couple of years, we know for a fact that this stuff is detrimental to people's lives. So no wonder why the pinnacle of all of these content creators, the culmination of all these content creators, the literal spawn of every commentary channel's, videos over the past couple of years has come into form. And no wonder he's like self-destructing. No wonder this is happening to this guy. He's the next evolution of a train wreck. He's like a speed train using nitrous, literally, the chemical. Get some help, buddy. And for the love of God, stop putting this brother on my TL.
That's crazy.
Well,
You said, well.
Hey, I always say this, a crackhead gonna be a crackhead at the end of the day. And if that's what he want to do, keep feeding it to him. Maybe he'll see the results at the end of the day. Also, I'll say this while we at it. Most people surrounding him, that surrounded him, there are his so-called friends or people who they're with you for the money, bro. Friends,
Just
girls.
for the ride.
That's all they care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to tell you whatever you want to hear so they don't get cut off.
That's it.
At this point, that is on you, buddy. I could care less. Hey. Y'all spam us up in the comments. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts in the comments down below for us. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go by the name DJ New Kid. This is
Sierra Nicole.
We are
Kid and C.
We are.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my foes. Dollar, 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 dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me.